All right, so this is Zach Crockford's cast blog on Special Olympics soccer. Now, I just went to the third or the second practice rather for Special Olympics soccer. Um, I was the only Sturgis guy there. Now, this is a big problem for me since one of my outcomes is planning and initiating activities. Um, and my idea here was that I would try and get lots of kids from the Sturgis soccer team to come out and help with the Special Olympics because I thought it would be great for them and the Special Olympics. I still think it would be great for them in the Special Olympics. I had a couple guys come out the first time. It was good. It was a good turnout. I felt they enjoyed it. I know I enjoyed it. And I thought it was really good for the special athletes. This time, I had a couple guys tell me they were going, and then Sunday morning I got a couple texts that said, "Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I blah blah blah. Something came up, this that," and I was a little disappointed in a couple of them, to be honest with you. I thought they'd show, they didn't, and I was. I guess it's a learning experience for me. I've let people down, and I know I've been let down. But when you organize something like this, where it's not for you. It's not that they're letting me down, but these people expected help. I was a little irritated in some of my peers for that. And then the other thing is, a couple of them told me, "Oh yeah, I'll be there," and never texted me and never followed up. So I think it's my fault for not driving us home with a couple of the kids. Yeah, you really got to be there. I really need you Sunday. Reminding them maybe Friday night, Saturday, and I should have done that, and that would have been better perseverance and commitment in my activity. I think that for next Sunday, I'll really try and get people to come out more. We have a next Sunday, so I'm gonna try. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna see how many people they need for that. And it's the last big hurrah for Special Olympics soccer, possibly basketball, even though I don't play basketball, or maybe do this Riverview activity, which is another thing entirely. But perseverance and commitment is something that I could have improved on in this activity. Um, Ethical implications. Again, being let down by other people ethically is an issue because you want to be angry at them, but at the same time, that would be hypocritical. I've let people down. I know it. And I didn't pull as much weight as I could have. These are kids who are 14, 15, 16, 18 now. I think they can plan their own schedules, but at the same time, it would not have hurt for me to give them a call, give them a text, go a little bit over the top to make sure that they showed up. So, on both ends, there's some room for improvement. There's no doubt about it. But I personally, on a personal level, which is the other aspect of this, I really enjoyed working with the special athletes again. I want to do so much more with this. I've done a lot with it so far. It's one of my most fulfilling cast activities. Um, it makes me stop and think more than any of my other cast activities. It makes me consider what I'm doing, who I am, and where I am in the world because these people are living with such grave disability. Some of them aren't. It ranges, but there are some really sweet, articulate people, and they have a real capacity for others. They go out of their ways sometimes, and it can be touching. It can really be touching, and it makes you want to help them and just get out there and help other people because it's I find it inspiring. And I know that sounds cliche and hackneyed, but I really do think that the Special Olympics is something that needs to be expanded because not only does it benefit these special athletes in a profound way, getting out, giving them purpose, giving them this kind of learning environment, this kind of learning experience, this kind of social experience, you can see the the concentration that they put into this and the willpower is simply amazing. It's a power of will that I very rarely apply to my own life, and it for the volunteers it causes a great amount of introspection, which is something that there isn't a lot of anymore. So I think for me, the Special Olympics is really it's a big deal. It's something I really enjoy, and I want to keep doing it. I want to keep working with the disabled, and it's opened up a lot of doors for me in that. I do. I really enjoy it. So I'm definitely gonna look for more activities down this avenue.